Alrighty, good morning everybody. Welcome in. It is the week of July 4th. It is Monday, July 3rd, 2023. Just a quick announcement before we start. We will be closed tomorrow for July 4th and the following day, which will be Wednesday, July 5th. And then we'll resume our normal activities on Thursday and going forward. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. It's a brand new week, a brand new month. I want to go in and take a look at the higher time frames here. Since we have a little bit of time here, let's look at Friday's short time frame chart and just look at what happened here. Unless anyone has any questions. I'm going to zoom it back here. And remember, on Friday, still, everything was pointing for the bulls. We got our breakout. If we go back to the hourly chart here, we started to get this really strong reaction on Tuesday of last week, right? And then it continued to pop Wednesday, continued to pop Thursday, and then on Friday, it was popping through the overnight session. So things were still looking strong. And we were expecting, basically, if the bulls, as long as they could get through the highs of the overnight session, to continue to push higher, right? So that was the basic idea. And we'll take a look here and see what happened. So we zoom really closely and take a look. Basically, you could have rode the fast-moving average all morning, right? So it did duck below by a couple ticks on some of these pullbacks here, but perfect opportunity. The market opened right here. It did duck right below it, and then bam, got above, and right there, could have bought it right out of the open 1 minute in, took a tick of risk, and rode the entire thing up, and never would have been tested. But beautiful hold, and I'm very happy. We had our weekly webinar last week, and we talked about this very scenario. So if you were there, or if you weren't, hopefully you watched the recording. We went over trading aggressive markets using our shortest time frame charts and our fast moving average. So market open on Friday and just ripped, right? We held FMA the whole way up. Of course, there are going to be corrections. There's going to be pullbacks. There are going to be the in-breath where they regain the energy to pop and continue to go. So there's going to be deeper pullbacks, but beautiful hold throughout this whole first hour of the open, basically. And then we pulled back, and unfortunately came very shy of VWAP. It wasn't like it came a tick away. It was literally 2 or 3 points away this time. So really nothing in terms of a sexy level sitting right here for us to buy. So just missed out on that pullback to VWAP. And then it was back to holding the FMA, getting a continued push, and then at the end of the day, got through the scaffolding kind of, right, and started to hold above it, and then pulled back at the end of the day and bounced basically right off VWAP there. So it was one of those mornings where you wanted to be a buyer. You probably wanted to be aggressively buying the FMA. Wouldn't have worked out on the pullbacks, but beautiful opportunities outside of that. So that was Friday. Not really much to say about it, just because it was basically just up, 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 except for this one correction. For about an hour, the market kind of went sideways and pulled back, and then it was back to the rally again. So not much else to really say there. In terms of the power levels and stuff, we were so outside of the previous daily range that the daily power levels were irrelevant, right? So we just kind of ripped out. So that brings us to this morning, and as you can see on our shortest time frames here, the market is, holding the scaffolding area. Like I said, fell 1 tick in front of it in the pre-market, and then came right up and pushed it through it by 3 ticks there to now start this pullback. So that wraps things up this morning. Again, we won't be here tomorrow. We won't be here Wednesday. And then we'll be back as normal at the end of the week. So I hope you guys enjoy the 4th